Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. Today, we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Falcons' offense will get the football first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Turns it on in midfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
They'll send the back in motion. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up, still a live ball. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. That last play, just about as disastrous as it gets, and it makes it worse because now you have to deal with 2nd and long. Turning it on! And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. There was a time when if you had a guy who runs like he does, that you move him to a different position. Not anymore, man. These quarterbacks can run and throw.
Yeah, back in my time, I was throwing to guys like that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Lowers those pads. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Washington State looking to convert this 4th down. Motion from the back. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Now on the move. It's a seam wide open. That's just what the doctor ordered in the running game. He gets it out to the 16 before going out of bounds. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the fullback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Washington State lines up quickly.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Slithers into space.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
The option look. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like.
Gashing the D on the right. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. And the Falcons are on the move. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the fullback. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Quarterback keeper. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Illinois answered the bell away from Champaign today with an impressive victory. The Fighting Illini knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. Touchdown, Wazoo! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Allen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Give to the big fullback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Falcons in the hurry up. Johnson looking to throw. Scrambling away. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. He'll pitch it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Falcons are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Snags it quickly on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. At the 45 on its way. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. One more snap coming before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Falcons will boot it away to start the second half. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Gets it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. To the ground. He's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Washington State going quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught at the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They'll give it to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. Washington State will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete out of the backfield. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Sends it back in motion. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying play action. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll toss it. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Gets the back moving. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Cougars! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Goes to the option. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Johnson wants to throw it. But a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Wide open spaces. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field. So he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man, it's Smith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he missed it. No good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll send the back in motion. Finds a little space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not...
Brings it in down the left side. He'll work his way down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Washington State lines up quickly. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll run play action. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's going to be run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs. desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Use the play fake, now to throw. Short gain on the play before he slides. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The pitch to the left. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Falcons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Running free. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense gets it done this time, perhaps taking away a little of that bravado that this quarterback has shown running the ball.
And when you see it, you kind of get accustomed to it. You get used to the speed. You get used to the option and what you want to do to try to defend it and how to mix up the looks. Nice job mixing it up a little bit and getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the single back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively,
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and it's a big play for this offense as they're threatening to score. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down.
He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 24 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And he's just going to spike it. The Falcons need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. The snap sets up the throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that kick makes it a one-score game, but a lot of work left. Only one timeout left. We've got to get an onside kick. We don't have time to kick it and play defense and get the football back. Onside unit, what's your best look, man? Because you're going to need it right here.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays.